This video will focus on active sources of income. That is, examples of activities you can carry out to earn additional income in your spare time. You may already have a paid job, but looking to earn some extra money on the side. You may not be able or willing to work overtime or pursue a promotion in your existing job. So here are some other ideas to consider. Number 1. Taxi driving. If you've got a presentable, reliable car, you could sign up to drive for a shared riding service such as Uber or Lyft. You could choose your own hours and work as much or as little as you like. If these companies don't operate in your town, there are usually other local firms you could work for, or maybe even consider starting off by yourself. Example 2. Delivering food. There are loads of delivery companies these days. Some examples are Deliveroo, Uber Eats, Just Eat or DoorDash. If you live in a large town or city, you may be able to get work delivering food. The advantage to this over taxiing is that you don't have to own a quality car to do this. You could operate with a cheap car, a scooter, or even a bicycle. Third on our list, consulting. Do you have extensive skills or experience in a certain industry? Perhaps people come to you for advice. You can monetize your expertise by offering consulting services. For example, I used to work for a charity in their fundraising department. I was responsible for sourcing funding from private trusts and government grants. I gained so much knowledge and experience in this industry that I started to offer my services on a freelance basis, helping other charities to grow their fundraising capabilities, and eventually quit my day job and built my own consulting business. I still operate this today. If you're just starting out in the workplace and haven't got much industry experience, then maybe professional consulting isn't applicable to you, but try to be creative and think of something you're passionate and skilled at that you can offer advice on. I have a personal trainer who's just 20 years old, so still very young, but he's an expert on fitness and nutrition, so he offers paid consulting work on those topics. Not only does he earn money from one-to-one training in the gym, but also through email and video calls to clients anywhere in the world. In fact, he's recently provided nutrition advice to a high-profile athlete who had a specific nutritional requirement. This shows that there are all sorts of ways to make extra money outside of your day job. Number 4. Utilizing existing skills. So you might not be able to get a promotion at work, maybe you don't have the ability or don't want to work overtime. You have skills from your existing employment or maybe even skills from your hobbies that you can put to use. A friend of mine from college has a job doing coding for a fintech company, but in his spare time he makes extra money by building apps and selling them for a profit. I know other people who build and sell websites. You could do this tailored to the needs of a client, or if you don't have a specific client, you could build a website and sell it on, for example on a marketplace for digital products such as flipper.com. You can actually make more money for selling a website or app which is already proven to generate income than simply designing them from scratch for a client. This brings us nicely to the 5th suggestion on our list of ways to earn additional income. It's one of my favourites: buying and selling for profit. This could be flipping second-hand items, stuff you find at garage sales, charity shops and thrift stores. You can find stuff that people are selling or giving away for next to nothing on sites like Gumtree or Facebook Marketplace. You could sell these items on for a profit. I have a relative who buys cheap furniture, refurbishes it and sells it on for a profit. She makes a lot of money on each item she sells, but the downside is that her house is full of furniture projects she's working on. Similarly, a good friend of mine is a qualified electrician, but he makes extra money by buying used electrical items, mainly power tools, lawnmowers and compressors. He refurbishes them, tests them for safety and sells them on for extra cash. I know someone else who does the same thing with cars. They buy cars with minor engine problems that they know how to fix, then sell them on for a profit after repairing them. This is okay if you've got the space to store cars you're working on. My own personal way to earn extra money is to buy and sell houses. If you're buying houses for cash, this requires a lot of upfront capital, but if you have a regular income and a good credit rating, you can apply for a mortgage or other funding to pay for the project and the cost of the works. If you can add value to the house and sell it on for more than you paid, then you can make a good profit this way. Successful property flipping does require some experience, knowledge and upfront capital, so definitely isn't a beginner strategy for making money, but it is something you can build up to. It can also take up a lot of time if you aren't outsourcing tasks. Yes, you can hire people to do work on the house, but you will also need to oversee the project and make sure all the tradespeople, surveyors, solicitors and other professionals do their job. If you have the budget, you could actually hire a project manager to do this. The problem with the examples on this list is that they all require your time and effort. There is limited scalability. The amount of money you earn from these examples is defined by the amount of time you put into them. This is known as active income. Here at Mindset Masterclass, we prefer passive income streams. These are ways to make money while you sleep. Does that sound too good to be true? Okay, before you get too excited, just know that passive income does require an upfront investment of time or money, and sometimes both. Watch our video on passive income ideas to learn more. And with that, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to access the whole library of free content we've developed on the topics of personal finance, entrepreneurship and investing.